don't know if I'm going to be able to get this out. Because it says...
Take a deep breath.
Here we go. This girl says, all right, keep in mind, her username is Tree Whisperer. Take that in. All right. She said, my husband loves my smell as well. After he eats me, he tries to keep it in his beard for as long as possible.
I have a story. Story time.
Oh no.
A couple months ago, woke up to a very cuddly Logan, which, as you know, not normal. So he obviously wanted something.
Mm-hmm.
Before I knew it, things were occurring. He ate me. Per her words.
Sorry.
I will use her words. And did not wash his face until late that night when he got a shower before bed. Was walking around all day with it all up in his beard. Proudly told me while we were out shopping that, because I was like, wait a minute, did you wash your face? And he was like, nope. No, I did not. And we, if I remember correctly, like,
Shopping
hung out.
Triggered me. So if I forget, bring it back to me by that.
Okay. Hung out with his parents that day.
Oh no.
And it was just all up in his beard.
Oh, and I know his parents.
You do know his parents.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he was so proud of it too. And I was just like, okay, great. But also, isn't that kind of like, I love you too, but isn't that like, I'm sorry, I wouldn't walk around with you all over my face. Granted, it would be pretty obvious, but process. It just didn't, I don't know. It was a weird, I had mixed feelings about it. I still to this day have mixed feelings about it. Because in one hand, I have that, like, it's kind of gross. Yeah. You should have washed your face. But on the other hand, I'm like, it's kind of hot. Like, you just walked around all day with me all over your face.
Brian and I, back when I would go to leave, or we'd go to leave somewhere, and before we went out the door, he was like, come here.
Yeah.
And it would be like dining room table.
Yeah.
We went out shopping.
Okay.
And he went to go to the bathroom. And when he came back, he was like, he got close to me, he was like, I could smell you. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, when I went to the bathroom, I could smell you because I never washed anything. We just like immediately left the house. But he also said the one day, because you know, my husband has a very big beard.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
That he clearly didn't wash it well enough when he was in the shower, because there would be times during the day that he could smell
you. Wow.
Which then only made him come home ragingly horny.
He probably wasn't getting any work done that day.
Probably not.
Yeah. Do you want to do the thing?
Yeah.
You do the thing.
I'm debating whether or not I want to show you what he got me for my birthday.
I want to know now.
You might not want to know.
No, I want to know. No judgment.
We're not telling them.
No, sorry guys, but this is a judgment-free zone. Okay, this is like the Planet Fitness of.
Well, we've talked about this before. That like
homes.
We clearly use toys and stuff. Okay. All right.
Unashamed.
So, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I had made a comment to him, not a genuinely serious comment, but I was like, we should get a bigger one.
Okay, I'm excited.
Man was like, send me the Amazon account information. And I was like, why? He goes, because I want to order you something. And I was like, okay. And so I sent it to him.
Yeah.
And he's putting stuff in the cart. And
don't tell me you stalked the cart.
oh, of course I stalked the cart.
Damn it.
Why wouldn't I
Ruined
have?
your own birthday.
All right, it came on my birthday.
Oh, that's perfect timing.
Because I added things to the cart too.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like,
if we're getting that, we're getting this.
Yes. So, it showed up, and what the funny thing is, so my birthday was Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday there was a snowstorm.
Yeah, so you were stuck at home.
Okay. Yes. It didn't come until like 6 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So this poor Amazon dude delivered this in the snow.
Poor
and
guy.
I got a message that said, rate us or whatever. But it was a message for the product. Like it was like in the thing. So it showed you like an icon of like what it was talking to you about, what delivery it was talking about.
Okay.
And
I don't know what that was.
And it had this item up in the corner.
Oh, so it wasn't discreet.
So I was like, so the items was, and I was like, I don't think they can see what you ordered. I said, but the poor person that packed this at Amazon.
I'm so excited.
I took a picture of it specifically. Like,
is it the size? That's what is so shocking.
I took a picture of it specifically in my hand.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure there would be a size reference. How many?
I can't fit my hand around it. I can't fit just your arm. Like that. I can't fit my hand around it. And I got it and I was like, holy shit. And I was like, that's
well,
not...
okay. But
here's the thing. That was advertised for a different hole. The advertisement was for a different hole. And I was like, there is no way in hell. There is no way. I was like, who's doing that? Who's doing that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Did you use it yet? Was it rough? Yeah. Probably hurt the next day.
It hurt like immediately afterwards.
I can imagine. Wow.
Yeah.
I was expecting
he was like a kid in the candy store when that came in.
That's
he was
hysterical.
so excited to go out and get it, and he couldn't wait. He wouldn't open it because he knew it was like
your birthday
my
present.
So he was like walking around in the box. He was like, "You gonna open the box? You gonna open the box yet?" And I was like, "Can you wait? I'm literally feeding our 10-month-old child at the moment. Can you wait?" And then I took it out of the box, and I quite literally gasped when I took it out of the box.
That's really funny.
No.
I was expecting it to be long, not.
Oh no.
Not.
No, because he read up on things, and apparently, there's 3 points, and you can hit all 3 with something wider.
Really?
Apparently. So he was like, "That's what I wanted to get you," and you said it that one day, and I was like, I was semi-joking. Because
I'm gonna need to know what this man was.
Oh, to add to it, we talked about something last week.
What?
Not last week. It was actually on one of the behind the scenes that we.
Girl, do you know how much goes on a daily basis?
Oh. A certain man's asked me to call him a certain name.
Oh. Yeah. I remember. I remember.
Yes. And I was like, you want me to call you that? And he was like, well, do you want to call me that? And I was like, I'll call you whatever the fuck you want me to call you. You want me to call you like Princess Banana Hammock? I don't care. Like
Banana Hammock?
You know, like
that's
the thing from Friends.
Yeah, that's really
Consuela.
Funny. That's funny.
Something Princess Banana Hammock. But I was like, if that's what you want.
I need to know where this man was getting his research from because I want the full article.
I need to know too because he was also saying certain things that he never usually says. Certain things from our books. And I was like, sir, have you made it onto BookTok?
It's possible. Because if I'm honest, I have never, when it's like that, experienced anything other than, meh. So I'm curious.
Because, like, for the first time, he was just saying things, and it wasn't a question because he asked me so many goddamn questions every time. He'll ask me questions.
While?
Yeah. And I'm like, can you stop asking me shit? I clearly can't fucking speak right now. So can you stop asking me things?
That's like disrespectful.
Yeah.
To ask. I am currently in another realm. Like, you'll know if something's wrong.
Yeah.
You'll know.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Well, this just fits into the theme of what I wanted to talk about today.
Quick so you can see the entire cart. Yeah, you should. We're already here, so.
Let me put my glasses on.
Delivered
Hi, I can
January
see!
6th. 4 items.
Wow. Yeah, because
the orders.
I have Amazon Prime. I might need to add some things to my cart.
Look, it's our stuff for the podcast.
Okay.
And then it's that stuff that he ordered for my birthday.
It moves? Oh my god! It literally the advertisement for it!
Yes! Click on the advertisement. Like, click on the thing.
Well, this moves?
Yeah,
It has a remote?
No. That's the other thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it.
Yeah. It like vibrates.
Oh.
It's already broken, by the way.
Did it come broken?
No.
Oh. Oops.
It didn't take, it broke. It almost like just stopped working. And like we thought it died.
Did it
and I was like,
come with a charger
so
or
we
anything?
put it on the charger and it's been literally charging for like 2 days and it's not working.
Interesting. Okay.
And then I looked up the reviews. I was like, sir, why would you buy something that only has 13 reviews?
He doesn't know.
And it was like a 3-star review to begin with.
He doesn't know. Okay, so, hi.
Well, that was interesting. That was certainly a way to start off.
Welcome back, guys.
Someone goes, I want a man like that, please.
I want a man like that, please. Y'all are,
you win all the green flags. I'm liking that.
You guys are blowing up our TikTok, that's for sure.
Oh, I clicked on ring. What's happening?
Blowing it up.
I need to text him, though, and make sure that he picked up our daughter.
That would, yeah, that's important.
I assume by now he would figure out that I'm not
home.
And
I would hope so.
He should have picked her up.
I would hope so.
Oh, he's clearly home because I can
feel
see
like
it
I'm gonna
in
sneeze.
The ring camera.
I have a couple of questions for you to like prompt us today.
Oh.
They tie in to what we were already discussing.
Batman himself couldn't have gotten this out of me. We love a man in a mask. I'm so tempted because Brian has a motorcycle.
Yeah.
He's motorcycle helmets. I'm so tempted to just be like, can you just put this helmet on? I'm gonna stand in the doorway. I just want you to walk up and lean against it. I want to see the kind of reaction you get out of me.
Does he have one or two?
He's got 2.
You should bring him. You should bring him. We'll wear him. Won't be able to see shit, but I'll wear it.
It has visors. Just pop the visors open.
Yeah, what's the fun in that?
He's got one that's just kind of like chilling. And then he has one that's like in a bag. Like it's like in a nice bag. It's like his nice one.
Oh, well, You can have the
He
nice
used to
one.
drive motorcycles a lot.
Yeah, and he doesn't anymore.
He doesn't
Just
anymore.
strange. Okay, you want your
It
first?
Just sits in the.
You want your first prompt?
Oh,
Your first
boy.
thing?
Wait.
Are you nervous?
Oh, I left out my.
Same. There's your Gatorade. Your rate of Gator.
My rate of Gator. that was not as funny. It's really not that funny. But
No, it's not. Are you okay?
No.
Okay. Are you broken?
Mm.
I thought it. Well, fuck.
You broke me.
This is going well.
Oh, I gotta sit up.
I thought it would be fun to do a I can't think of the word. Oh, segment. A segment.
There we are.
She reconnected. That was sex stories with Nat and Meg. They can't hear it.
No, they can't?
No.
Good.
The water just turned on upstairs.
Because we got good microphones.
Yeah, we
They're really
do.
cheap, surprisingly.
Surprisingly, yeah. Wow, he's really going at it. He's getting a shower.
Taking one of those girl showers.
Yeah.
Stage 3. Exfoliate kind.
Stage 3 is exfoliate for you?
Well, you know, stage 1 is just like, one is just your body. Just your body.
Okay.
It's like the quick, like.
In and done?
In and done. 2 is like hair and body. And then I have like, I guess there's more stages than that. Then I have like hair, body, and shave. Because I don't shave my legs. I'm a married woman, alright? He doesn't give two shits. I don't shave my legs that often.
But it should be hair, body, exfoliate, shave. Otherwise you're going to get razor bumps and ingrown hairs.
Well, I have one of those mitt things. So I also like do like my arms and stuff when I exfoliate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I guess like when you're showering and you're like doing your body, you're almost kind of like exfoliating anyways.
Depending on what you use.
Like, you rub your nothing on it and like just like little pieces of skin fall off.
That's gross.
They like roll up.
That's gross. That's real gross.
It's like very satisfying though for some reason.
I can imagine. Real gross, but I'm sure your skin feels great afterwards.
It does. It really does feel great afterwards.
Yeah, I might need to get one of those.
After that, there's like exfoliate in that one, and it's even longer. And then there's another one where you do pretty much all of that, and then you just contemplate your life for like an additional hour.
What about hair masks and treatments and?
Those are I save those for shower baths. You take a shower and then a bath immediately afterwards.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't do those anymore. I used to. I don't because we don't have the jacuzzi tub anymore. When we did, that was like my favorite thing to do. I would get a shower, do a treatment in my hair, get the bath all together with like the oils and everything, and that's what I did. But yeah, sex stories with Nat and Meg. You had a couple that I have in storage from last week when we recorded that I didn't
Are these all gonna be with my husband or in general?
Oh, I was thinking in general.
Okay.
I have quite a few. I have quite a few that will never see the light of day. But there are.
I know right now that just hit me like a ton of bricks, and it. Sorry, honey, it wasn't with you.
I'm very intrigued. Do you want to start?
What kind of sex are we talking about? Any kind?
Any kind.
Okay.
Just you got a story that's like intriguing?
Should we start real low on the totem pole when I what are we calling my ex?
No. Twat
Yeah.
waffle.
Twat waffle.
Twat waffle.
When Twat Waffle and I were still in high school, and I gave him a blowjob in the back room of the band room.
You know the where the main like math/art hallway, there was like a little, it was on the, was it the, no, sorry, not the math.
Walk me
art.
through our high school.
Okay. Band room.
Yes.
Walk out the doors.
Down the little ramp?
Down the little ramp, science hall.
Yes.
Okay. Turn.
Nobody else is going to understand what's happening. But
if you went to high school with us, you
high school.
Yeah. Turn. No, don't.
I thought about it and I was like, this is a horrible idea.
If you turn down that hall.
If you know us, you don't.
Surprise.
You know who we are in real life. No, you don't.
You don't. You've only seen.
No, it's just you haven't seen this. You haven't.
No, you haven't.
You don't know this exists.
No. No.
Okay.
We've been trying to keep it that way, but yeah. Okay. Science hall. You turn right, like you're going to the calf.
Yes.
Okay.
Like where the bank was.
Yeah, but you don't go down that way. You keep going straight, and it turns into where the my gov econ class was, and my psych class was right there. You know what I'm talking about?
You have lost me. So going down, basically you went all the way down the science hall. You turned right, like you're going to the cafeteria.
Yeah, well, you turn right. You would have to turn left to go down the hall. There's the bank, the calf, the driver's ed classes. Or you can go straight.
And go outside.
There was a hallway that connected.
All the way down at the calf.
Was there a hallway that
connected?
connected?
A hallway. It went out into
I'm thinking of the lower floor.
You're talking about the standalone stairs that were like kind of floated.
Yeah.
Well, but they had our first kiss actually.
But it was only like 2 level or something like that. Yeah.
There was like a platform in the center.
Nobody ever used that staircase.
I used that staircase.
So did I. For many things.
My homeroom was right at this.
Mine wasn't.
Mine was in that one random hallway on the way to the library.
Oh. Okay. I like that random hallway. That was cool. I also like the bridge from where the library was over to I liked all those windows. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I used that. No,
that's where Twat Waffle and I had our first kiss.
That's adorable.
Was at those stairs.
In the band room now? Sorry, I'm still caught up on that.
After school.
Okay, but
after school, I was at color guard practice. Okay. They needed 2 people to go up and grab a mat or something out of the back room because our mat was up there. So we were like, oh, we'll walk up. So we walked all the way up there, and then it did not take very long.
I was gonna say.
And then, come on, he was a high school boy.
True.
It did not take very long.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure this was also our junior year.
Oh. Okay.
So.
Nobody cared.
We were literally like 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then we came back down.
Interesting.
Act like nothing happened.
Well, yeah, you always got to act like nothing happened. I used to come back. I would.
School can do about now, so.
I would be late to lunch, and this was before I was sitting with Aaron and friend C. Everybody that I was sitting with, it was my guy friend group. They would all be like, "Where were you? You didn't get anything to eat?" And I'd be like, "Already ate." Nope, I'm good. Yeah. But it was right there. It was a great stairwell. Yeah. Are you getting PTSD?
A little bit.
Yeah.
That was not like my previous relationship was not a healthy relationship, but there was a lot of
interesting stuff.
Places.
You ever have anything interesting happen?
What do you mean by interesting?
I mean, I broke a bed.
I mean, No, not like that.
Oh.
Been broken condoms, but
Oh, plenty of
yeah.
those. Yeah. Yeah, broke a bed. It had like the slats,
Oh yeah.
but it was all wood, and they just oops.
We also we went one summer on a trip to North Carolina, and we all stayed in one hotel room.
Everybody?
And his parents were in one bed. It was a double. His parents were in one bed. Him and I were in another bed, and his brother was on the sleeper sofa.
How did that work?
Very quietly. Very quietly. Very quietly.
I can't do things like that.
Very, very quietly.
No. I don't know what
in the bed next to his parents, and I was like, "This will top everything and everything."
That's interesting.
And then we
acted like nothing happened.
We happened to be at a hotel right down the street from a Camping World, and we went and looked at campers, and then in one of those public places.
You're so ashamed. I'm so proud. We are two very different people.
I feel like if it was with my husband, it'd be a different story. But
yeah, I agree, because it was with Twat Waffle. It doesn't give you the pride that it should.
To think if there was like anything else other than cars.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it wasn't cracking my neck. We used to. There was a time in between when his mother left for work and his father got home from work.
Mm-hmm.
His mother worked nights.
Mm-hmm.
His dad worked a different shift that he would get home at like 10 o'clock
at night.
Okay. And we would, if we went to my parents' house, we would watch like a hawk. So we would try to find times to, and so we would go to his house in between that time after his mom left for work and before his dad would get home from work.
Yeah.
And one time, literally right in the middle of it,
they came home
and he heard the door and he went, shit. Got up, grabbed my clothes. I was throwing stuff on and I hid in his closet. And then he went out and he was like, he came back in. He was like, I'm going to try to get him. I'm going to try to figure something out. And he was like, I'm going to leave the front door open. When I give you the signal, run. And I was like, okay. And he went out and he was walking around like in his boxers and like talking to his dad. And his dad was like, he goes, here's what he did. His dad had to go out and let the dogs out. So his dad went out to let the dogs out and he was like, and like I ran down the hallway to the front door. I stood out front on the front porch. This was before Ring cameras. So stood out on the front porch and he stood there and waited till his dad came back in, waited till he came into the kitchen, and then went, like, go. And I ran down the side of the house and all the way out to my car, because I used to park my car when we'd go over. He was like, just in case they come home, don't park out front. I would park my car down the street and we would just walk. And I'd park my car and I ran like fucking hell back to my car.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was the very beginning. That was, yeah.
Never had that kind of a thing happen.
Mm-hmm. Trying to avoid his parents finding out.
Sounds like that was fun.
That was nerve-wracking.
Yeah, that's what I'm being sarcastic.
I was, oh my god.
Absolutely terrified?
Yeah.
When Logan and I lived with his parents, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. Because I don't know how to be quiet. I don't know what that word means. Nor do I enjoy that word. So it was nerve-wracking, to say the least. Trying to think of I have to
I've
like
got more.
I do too. I have to flip through them in my head and go, can I talk about that or no?
Yeah.
Which I didn't do prior to this, which I probably should have.
Yeah. We did in cars a lot.
So did we.
You
Yeah.
do when you're a teenager, though.
Well, yeah,
Like,
even in
you have
college.
Really, like, your only place that's yours is
Yeah, even in college though, that's where we would end up would be because you got roommates and shit. Looks like you don't want to talk about it. You don't have to.
Yeah, but it's kind of really good.
Okay.
You know the girl.
Okay, well before hold on. One time when I was in college.
One time at band camp.
We already established nothing actually happens.
Nothing happens there.
When I was in college, this was the guy that I dated right before I met Logan. So it was like my first semester at college. I was in a co-ed dorm. And our halls were every other, right? So I was placed not in the liberal arts, like the arty dorm area, because it was full. I was placed in the sports dorm with all the gym bros and like the hockey players and whatnot. Like I was dating a guy that was on the rugby team. Okay. We walked out of his room, clearly disheveled, to go down to the kitchen to heat up, because we all had a communal kitchen, to heat up some food. So I was starving. Everybody that came and congregated in the kitchen just started clapping. And congratulating him. And I was like, if this isn't the most stereotypical, like, college bro frat house shit, I don't know what is. Yeah. But go ahead.
Okay. So we were at, you know the friend I'm talking about.
Friend C?
We're at friend C's house. Right. I don't know if you ever seen the inside of her house before. There's like 2 levels. It's one of those where almost like if you went down your stairs in the front, but it led to another room.
Okay.
Kinda like not a basement, but it's like a walkout. Like that's supposed to be like the family room.
Yeah.
That's how it was. Okay. They didn't use their lower level. They used it mainly for storage. And there was tons of shit down there. And he had to answer a phone call, and we had a shitload of people over. There was so many people over. We were playing like Just Dance and like just, screwing around. So he went down and he tried to answer a phone call, and then I snuck down as he was on the phone. And while everyone was upstairs partying, which was literally not that far away, there was no closed doors in between.
Yeah.
While everyone was upstairs partying, I was blowing him downstairs while he was on the phone.
Did he keep a straight face?
He tried. He tried.
Wow.
Teenage girls are so blowjob happy.
I saw.
I got married and I just stopped doing it.
I saw. Oh God, what was her name? Ali Wong. I think that's who it was.
Yeah.
Ali Wong said that it was in one of her skits that, what is it with girls? Like, we always give head. Always. But as a teenager, did we get eaten? No. In our 20s, did we get eaten? Occasionally, but it probably wasn't that great. You don't start getting to appreciate and enjoy that aspect until you find a man and you train him on how to eat you properly.
I didn't even have to.
I didn't either.
I didn't have to.
I didn't either. But that's what you said.
I didn't have to.
No.
I like. Here's the thing, though. Like with my husband, everybody has their thing in bed. He's a pleaser, so he's not having a good time unless I'm having a good time. So if I don't, he won't. You know what I mean? Like he needs, yeah. That's why he also hated when our friend was living with us for that little while. When Erica was living with us, because she was over in that little room next to us. And he didn't like how quiet I had to be because she was there, because he wants to hear it. He needs to hear it. Like he was not enjoying it. He was getting so annoyed to the point where, like, even to the point where I would be like, listen, we need to like put something in between us so that you just don't hear that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And then after a while, he was just so fed up with it, and he was like, I don't give a shit. Let's make her uncomfortable. Maybe she'll move out. I absolutely hate how quiet Logan is. Same.
I don't make any noise. See, he makes some, but not like I want you to say shit.
Mm-hmm. I want to like hear grunts and like growls, like like bring your inner Zade Meadows out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's the perfect way of putting it without getting too crass. Yeah. I hate it. I don't understand why he's like that. We've talked about it too, and I'll just be like, why? You know, like it's okay to do that, right? It's kind of it's
like I already married you, so if you want to make weird noises, go ahead.
Please do.
I'll let you know.
You want to say things, go ahead, but it ties into the whole I have too much respect for you. I don't want you to respect me.
Respect. I want you to disrespect me.
Exactly. Disrespect me when it comes to that. Please and thank you. And I feel like I shouldn't have to ask. Just do it.
Give me a new necklace every time.
Every time. Every time. Give me a permanent necklace every once in a while, okay? That'd be great. But, like, for fuck's sake, would you just stop being so fucking nice, okay? It's annoying. And it makes me take longer. Mm-hmm. Because I also enjoy hearing it. I enjoy being told things. Being called things, being submissive, essentially. And he's not.
Strong women, like, loud, strong women usually do. They say that. If you're, like, loud, strong women in, like, real life.
Yeah.
That you surely are. They're usually very submissive.
Yeah. And he's not. He can be. He's just not to that level of Zade Meadows. Mm-hmm. And that's what he's gotten better.
You should leave him little experts of books.
I actually was thinking about that. Or trying to get him to read
audios. Them. I found Blind React audios. I literally turned my volume all the way down and looked up.
Sorry, Aurora.
What the fuck was that?
What?
What did I just see a thumbs up going across the screen?
I don't know. It does that sometimes? Does it now? It was doing that during our meeting the other time.
Popped up. Because it literally just like, where is it? Where? Like, oh God, it was on your side, but it like popped up like right there. and it was just like a blue thumbs up in a circle.
Oh. I don't know. Are we in focus? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't fucking see for
Well, neither do I.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here.
You look to be in focus.
Can you hold my cafe?
Cafe.
My cafe? Cafe. Hi. We're in focus. Okay. Yeah, he's gotten better, and I have thought about. You're fine. It's fine. I have thought about getting him to maybe read the books. He doesn't read for shit. So I was like, well, I got Audible. Would you listen to it? Maybe, but I don't know. But I like the idea of just like leaving him notes with excerpts from the books.
Yeah.
To just be like, this. And I told you, I don't remember if it was in it might have been behind the scenes thing that we did, but like he's told me like I'll do certain things, but just know that like I'm not gonna be gentle. And the way that he said it makes me think that he's going to do everything possible to inflict as much pain as humanly possible, and that actually kind of terrifies me because he's fucking strong. And I don't want to necessarily bleed.
It's like that. I think it's the same comedian where she was like, choke me. Like,
yeah.
I don't want you to kill me, but I don't necessarily want to think that I'm gonna live.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I am. So, like, I haven't purchased any of the things necessary because I'm in that realm of back and forth with him. But I was thinking about it because I think that might help him as well to stop being such a fucking gentleman. That's what he calls himself. He's like, I'm a gentleman.
Nobody likes a gentleman in the bedroom.
No. I'm not your wife when that door is shut. I'm not. I am here to be defiled.
One of my gifts for Christmas, Brian wrote to my mistress on it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that I get. He used to call me that though. He used to call me that while I was still. Well, this is gonna make this sound really bad, but I was still dating Twat Waffle.
Well, that was funny though because like
he did it on purpose though, because he did it to annoy
Twat Waffle.
Well, it didn't annoy him; it annoyed his mother.
That's even funnier.
Yeah, he did it to annoy his mother, and so that's what he called me.
Wow.
He called me his mistress.
It is really raining outside.
It is. It's actually almost calming.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yes.
I love storms.
They can't hear this.
I don't know. I don't think you guys can, but yeah. Sorry for the.
But yeah, so that's what he used to call me his mistress.
Wow.
And he had like, there's somebody who would call his wife. I don't remember who it was. It was like a girl he was interested in. And then he started calling me his mistress, which just pissed her off, like pissed his mom, like Twat Waffle's mom off. And that's the reason why he did it. And then he like continued to do it. And he would say it like it was just like a normal conversation.
Little did we know.
Yeah.
You would become his mistress. Yeah.
Literally.
I wish Logan would do things
not
like
even
that.
Literally. He was not married, but
No.
He was never married.
No.
I am his first wife, and his only wife.
Yeah.
That's why I saw this thing, and it was like, yeah, we're an age gap couple. Yeah, you'll die first, and I'll probably remarry.
Logan always jokes. I see, but I don't think he's joking. He always says, I'm going to be the one to die first. He's like, I'm going to outlive you. I'm going to outlive you. You're going to die before me.
What is this, a competition?
Seriously. And then he's like, me and Tom.
You gonna kill me?
He's got plans. Okay? I'm serious. If I go missing.
Are you going to marry Tom?
This man, yes. I flat out looked at him.
If my husband dies and your husband dies, we marry each other and then we just
living it up.
live it up. We'll move to Italy.
Yes, I'm sold. I'm sold.
We'll get a two-bedroom
Yes.
place. And we'll just
a villa.
Have you never seen, there was like a literal TikTok where there was two women that like
did
they
that?
got older and they were no longer had husbands and they just married each other to reap the
benefits,
governmental benefits of being married.
Yeah.
But also then they just lived together in like an apartment and they just explored and like did shit together. And I was like, that sounds fantastic.
That sounds amazing.
Platonic marriage.
Yeah. I have had full-fledged conversations with Logan about it.
How funny would that be to introduce them as your wife? This is my wife.
His whole plan, him and Tom, because he wants to take like, we're gonna get a big life insurance policy. We don't have one yet, but we're going to. And he's like, yeah, so when you die and I get that life insurance money, I'm moving out to Vegas. Tom and I are gonna live it up, and when I'm 80, we're gonna rob a bank, snort a bunch of coke, and I'm gonna die.
Which means he thinks you're gonna die before he's 80.
Yes! I am 28 years old. He is 35. You do the math.
It's doing it. It's doing it. What caused that to happen?
I don't know. But wait, you do the math. I have no idea how to turn that off.
Can I like...
I don't know.
That is so cool, though. That is so cool.
It was doing that during our presentation the other day, and I was like, what the fuck?
Because somebody keeps doing this.
Yeah. You said, oh god. But yeah, he's got this.
Take much to make me happy.
He has this whole plan. So I finally looked at him and I was like, okay, how about instead of, me being stuck with you while listening about your plans of me dying before you're 80, if you're really that unhappy, why don't we just get divorced? We'll pay the $5,000. It'll be, you will take 50-50. I agree to it. You can marry Tom. You guys can go live in Vegas together. I'll officiate the wedding. It'll be an I pronounce you Chuck and Larry. That is my gift.
You do their wedding.
My gift to you.
If Brian's dead by then, we get married.
It's my gift to you. I will, we'll plan the whole thing. You don't even have to worry about it.
They would make it a production.
They would. Well, that was the thing. We started planning their wedding at one point.
Oh my god.
I was like texting Tom. I was like, so Logan said that it can't be on a Sunday because football. Or we could rent out PJ Willihan's, have them, provide all of the catering. Maybe have them provide all of the catering, and we'll use them. And we can move a lot of the tables and chairs to create an aisle, and the whole 9 yards. And we can play football while you guys get married. And they're all for it. So I was just like,
what would our wedding be?
I feel like we would just elope somewhere. We'd be like, fuck you guys.
Anyone a damn thing.
No.
And then we'd send them pictures of us in Italy on a beach.
Yeah. It'd be like, it's
whatever ring we want.
Yeah.
We would just bought it for ourselves and we'd be like,
honeymoon. Yeah. But yeah, that's been the whole thing with him. That's his thing. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. I feel like it's
Brian
a good.
doesn't want me to remarry. Yeah.
Logan and I have talked about it. Like, if
what are you gonna do? Haunt me?
Please do.
Why is it red now?
I don't know. There.
Why did it go from blue to red?
I don't know.
I want to know how you get to do other things.
I don't know. I feel like it's a good representation of having a good relationship or a good marriage if you can talk about things like that with each other, though. Like, the not remarrying thing, Logan and I always said, like, what the fuck is
It's your
going
hand. It was your
on?
thumb. You just made a thumbs up on the side. You just did that.
Oh,
Yeah. I just watched your hand do
I'm
this because you were talking
sorry.
and you were like that. And it took it as a thumbs up.
It wasn't a thumbs up. I wonder if it's the... Is it the camera? Because
has to be
it
the
wasn't
camera.
doing that before.
We need to look at the box, see if it knows things.
Yeah.
I have to satisfy
You're
it.
blowing us up, guys.
I have to satisfy it.
You are blowing us up. Do you have a favorite word or phrase that you like to say?
Do I?
Do you?
Have you heard me say something? Because I don't feel like I remember the things I say.
During.
Oh. No, because I don't really talk very much. It's more of like what he asks me and then wants me to say.
Are you seeing what I'm saying?
What now? I don't know. There's a lot happening. Oh, we were not looking at the same thing. I'm looking at comments. This one person says, my husband likes to smell my underwear after I throw them in the laundry basket. Interesting. Interesting.
What is happening?
Who knew all we had to do was talk about my vagina?
Do you have a floral scented vagina, or is that just me?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know
what it smells like?
It smells like, because it just smells. It just smells like. I don't know. Like, that would be a question for Brian.
I'm gonna have to ask him that question.
I'm call him and be like, "What can you describe in words what my vagina sounds like?" Are you gonna call him? Oh God, he's gonna think I died because you're calling him, not me.
Yes.
What the fuck is all of that background noise?
What background noise?
The squeaking?
It was a phone ringing on the TV.
His TV's really loud. Tell him to pause the TV.
Pause your TV.
Did you hear that sigh?
What?
I have a very serious question for you, and I need your full, undivided fucking attention. Don't give me attitude.
I'll give you attitude, woman.
You're not allowed to give me attitude. You're live on a podcast.
What?
I need you to describe in full detail. Okay? I don't want you to spare any bits. I want full-fledged detail. What your wife's vagina smells like.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Think about it. And then give me in full detail what it smells like.
Similar to.
Yeah, think of what is it similar to? I'll be open with you. You're like my brother. Mine is very floral.
Hers ain't floral.
It's not floral. Okay, is it sweet?
Yeah, there is a sweet smell to it, and what's another good way of describing that? Kind of you're gonna think I'm weird by saying this, musky, but
No, that
musky.
I think I understand. I don't think you're weird for saying that. Like okay, so musky but sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet like candy or sweet like cake?
Cake.
Interesting. Wow. Okay. All right. Thank
so
you.
in case you would like to know.
Oh, I wasn't
why-
gonna tell him.
Oh,
I was
you're
just
not gonna tell
no.
him?
I was just gonna let him stew for a
Okay.
while. Yeah. Thank you.
Well,
Fine.
if Brian checks out our TikTok, I'll see.
He hung up.
Did he?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm already done with this conversation.
Bye.
The
I wanted to
the
know.
sigh when you were like, we have questions for like, when you
Turn
were
your
like,
TV off.
yeah,
Pause your TV.
TV. The
But yeah, going back now that you've had some time to think about it, is there a specific phrase or no? Not
No,
really.
not really, because I don't talk very much. I only like respond to him, like whatever he says, like, and if I'm talking, it's because I want this to be over with, and I know if I say things, it'll get him to go faster, and so then it's almost like take anything from porn and just, yeah,
No.
basically.
Oh. Moving
I
on.
don't have a phrase. I don't have a phrase though.
Where did it go?
At first, I thought we were talking about just phrases that we say commonly all the time. In a non.
There are too many things that you say. I have a couple phrases that I alternate between, but again, he doesn't really like it when I call him daddy, so none of them work.
You got you a man that doesn't like being called daddy. That's.
He just feels weird about it. Like I try to respect it, but I'm working on it. I am trying to get him to accept it. He's a work in progress. What about positions? Do you have a favorite?
Shamelessly, I'm a pillow princess, 100%.
You're a pillow
I'm a
princess?
pillow princess. I do not like being on top. I also don't feel much.
In general?
Mhm.
Really? That's interesting. I wonder if that has something to do with the PCOS. Like something's
Maybe.
just not.
Maybe.
I am
So-
not a pillow princess.
It's usually like from behind.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
obviously on my back, but like we have one of those beds that moves.
Oh my god, you can do so many activities.
Yeah. And then the one day he came in and I was just like stretching. And I was too lazy to sit on the floor to stretch, so I like put my one leg up on the bed and I like leaned over. And of course he walks in the room and he was like, "This is perfect." I was like, and he goes, "I want to try this later." I was like, "I mean, we can." And it works.
Oh, yeah. Does he have a favorite? Or is he just indifferent? Just as long as it's happening.
Whatever position he can see my boobs at.
Logan always wants me on top. Always. And it's annoying after a while. And it's for that reason. But it's like, why do I have to do all the work?
Mhm.
This is a two-way street, sir.
So he's a pillow princess.
He's a pillow princess. Let me think. I like being bent over. I think that's fun.
I love how we're just like not saying the actual terms. We're just like this.
Certain things on top I'm okay with.
Mhm.
It's not, you don't feel as much like as you do when you're the pillow princess. When I am a pillow princess, legs up on the shoulders.
Oh yeah,
Like
but the thing, yeah,
yeah.
because I'm flexible, so it'll just.
Ow!
That sounded like it hurt.
My pinky.
You just push my legs to the bed.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mhm. Wow.
Yeah.
Really getting into this.
I knew it would make you uncomfortable, But it was also those TikToks that you had sent me that were like inspiring these ideas.
Which ones?
We were talking about them last night. You were sending them to me last night, specifically the favorite word or phrase that you use during sex.
I did?
You did. We were talking about it.
I don't even remember.
And I was
What
like,
did I send it through? What did I send it through?
It might have been TikTok
Instagram?
or Instagram. It's
We send
one
a
of the
lot
two.
through Instagram.
Yeah, I know. But it was one of those moments that I was like, well, asking her about that on the podcast tomorrow.
Oh, it was the guys saying stuff. Oh, I kind of forgot about that video. I liked a lot of stuff on our TikTok into our saves so that you can go through it.
We need people to
Just want to let you know we have 117 followers now. That does not sound like a lot, but the fact that we got 100 of them in the last hour.
go blow up our Instagram.
You know the fact that we literally just started this podcast just a few weeks ago. So we haven't been doing this long.
No, this is episode 5. Welcome to my studio. We're not in my living room.
We're in a different place now.
Yeah. We're in my studio.
We didn't even say hi.
I said hi.
I didn't say hi.
I didn't forget about you. She's over here ADHDing off the walls.
And I just got back on my medication.
Yeah.
But I only just started it, and it takes a few days to really, like,
It does, yep.
kick in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we're in a new place. This is her studio. This is where she teaches young minds how to fuck you. Why would it do that? You've been getting thumbs up this entire time. I hope this is in the actual video.
I hope you guys can see it when we
stupid bubbles pop up in the actual video. Now I don't like you anymore.
But yeah, this is where I teach violin.
Any fun books?
Oh, I got lots of fun books. What genre are you looking for?
I'm looking for 2 very specific books.
2 very specific books. You're probably not going to find them.
Are they not up here?
Which very specific books?
I bought you one.
Oh, yeah, one's down here.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it.
What other book did you buy me?
I bought you 2 of them. I thought about you Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Volume 2's upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Volume 2's upstairs. These books here were these books and some of those up at the top at the end were the table numbers at our wedding.
Very different people. My table numbers
were
were next to pumpkins.
They were pumpkins.
There's
There were many
pumpkins on my
pumpkins.
center.
It was really cute. Logan has a lot of interesting like horror books behind you.
Man, are you planning on murdering somebody?
Yeah, probably. He loves true crime and stuff like that. I have both sets of the entire 50 Shades of Grey series. I have 50 Shades of Grey, and then I have From His Perspective as well.
They did that?
Yeah, they did that.
Interesting.
We love it From His Perspective.
Oh god, my favorite parts of Haunting Adeline, when it was from his point of view.
Let's be honest, it's just his voice. Love his voice.
Oh my god, today at work,
Yeah.
I was walking down the hallway, and I literally heard a voice, a patient, obviously, because we don't have any guys other than our radiologist that works in the office. And I heard a voice that literally, like, stopped me in the hallway, and I was like, Zaid Meadows? I was like, it was the deepest, most, like, sultry voice, and I was like, I wish I knew what this man looked like, but he was, like, down the hall.
I would have gone
I
and
was
just
like,
taken a
it'd be
peek.
a little bit weird for me to walk all the way down the hall just to look at, just to like walk by a patient. There would be no reason for me to, because it's a dead end. Like, there would be no reason for me to walk down there.
Would have done
it
it
wouldn't
anyway.
be the first time that because I'm in a windowless office, so it wouldn't be the first time that I walked all the way down there just to stand at the back door to look outside.
Yeah. I have... What other things do I have? I have a really old, like, really cool vintage copy of Cinderella.
Oh.
I have a lot of books that are, like, falling apart because they're
speaking
ancient.
of-
I think that's all I got. That's me. That's me. That's Tiger Lily. Wait, Jesus Christ. Why is this so
You're having a
difficult?
really hard time.
Tiger Lily. That's all I got. Alright, well. Do the things.
Do I need to stare up at the ceiling and repeat all the stuff over again? Like I did the last time? Where I was like, watch us on YouTube, listen on Spotify at Hiding From Our Husbands, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Hiding From Our Husbands. You can find me also on TikTok at megnog97. Do you not remember yours?
No, why the
doesn't
fuck
remember
would I remember mine? Instagram is Natalie_1326, but also please go blow up my TikTok. I don't do anything but repost. But like send me stuff because I don't
go on it very much.
I don't.
Almost to the point where sometimes I have to text her and be like, "Can you log on and like comment on something?"
please. Yeah. So but do it. I am contemplating maybe turning notifications on.
I don't even have my notifications turned on.
Specifically for like TikTok and our Instagram. I don't know. But you know, you can blow up our separate Instagrams as well. I'm usually the one running the Instagram. You do the TikTok the majority of the time. But you know, yeah. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.